Thank you very much to all of you for being here with us today. This is a very important discussion, one of which is quite topical in my district in Pennsylvania, and I'm sure most districts throughout the country. I appreciate your expertise, and I have spent much time visiting career and technical schools throughout my district, including career and tech centers in Lebanon County, Carbon County, and Schuylkill County. Just yesterday, I met with directors from Berks Career and Technology Center, sharing ideas on how we can improve this climate of skill and career development for people of all ages. We also have in my district some high schools, including Central Columbia High School, that has an outstanding career development program. So it is quite topical to have this sort of initiative for the workforces that are available, and so as we fulfill the many jobs that are also available and going unfulfilled. So, Mr. Hayes, I know you understand the importance of making sure we are educating students in a way that aligns with the unique needs of employers in our communities. So I ask you, as you're doing an excellent job with your community college, creating opportunities for industries within your area, can you talk about how other school districts can replicate some of your best practices?
Well, I think that a lot of it was we just decided to jump in and learn, and mistakes were made along the way. We will make more mistakes, I'm sure, but as we gather this expertise, it's all about listening and listening to the workers, listening to the employers. That's key. And what are their needs? And so you know, our basically what we do, we serve as an intermediary in a lot of ways. If an employer says, I need people trained in these skills, or I need people trained in those skills, then we try to solve the problem. How do we help the employer meet those skill shortages? How do we connect Dallas County residents with those opportunities? How do we get into the high schools to let students know that those opportunities are available? You know, we have a lot of our students, our average age in our colleges is about 26. A lot of those are individuals, they may have a child or two, and when you go in with the traditional higher ed speak and saying, well, in 2 years you could be doing this, or 4 years you could be doing this, I said, no, what can I do in 2 weeks or 2 months? I've got kids to feed. How can I move ahead? So a lot of times apprenticeships are a great avenue for them if they don't have the time, the luxury of time to spread out a 2 or 4 year program for a college degree. Get into apprenticeships, start making some money right now, and then if they want to look at college hours down the road, great. We'll help them with that too.
Okay. Are you finding employers difficult to gain to be part of this, and for them to embrace that this is a great way of fulfilling their job?
It's a lot easier than it used to be, and as I mentioned earlier, I think a lot of that is due just to the fact of labor force shortages. The workers just aren't there that they need, so they're looking at new ways, innovative ways that they can come in and try to attract workers and retain those workers. And so it's conversations that we're having where employers are much more open to hearing about apprenticeships and other innovative methods to put people to work to get to meet their labor force needs.
Okay, but do you find that a challenge training young people or anyone for new career, developing new skills is certainly one part of it, the fulfillment, but making sure that those who have the demand are aware of what endeavors that you are and what you are offering. Is that more of a challenge than the?
It is a challenge simply because of the scale of Dallas and the Dallas-Fort Worth area, of how large it is. We try to reach out to as many employers as we can, but we're still hitting just a drop in the bucket with the number of employers that we do have. But we want to get that word out as quickly as we can to as many employers as we can to let them know that there are options available to them.
Thank you.